All right, our next technique from the guard is a great move. It accounts for a high percentage of tap outs and choke outs in MMA fighting. It's called the Guillotine Choke. Great move for self-defense. It's something you got to know. It's just one of those fundamentals that every jiu-jitsu guy needs to know. I'm just going to show you the Guillotine Choke by itself. And I think the easiest way to learn this is from a standing position. And then we're going to get into doing it from the guard. So when you stand up, to do the Guillotine Choke, you want to imagine your partner's neck is right here, okay? Because his head's going to be right here when we talk about it in the guard for a second. And you're just going to go around his neck, no arms in here, neck only. Go around his neck so that your forearm is parallel to the floor and your thumb is pointed up, just like this. So here's his neck, okay? I'm going to go around his neck and I'm going to grab my own wrist just like this, and this thumb is up. That's it, just like that. And for the squeeze in the guillotine, the simplest version is just to come straight up. Pretend like this is an elevator, and you're going to come straight up with it just like that. So imagine this hole is the guy's neck, and I'm coming straight up, just like that. That is the most basic version of the Guillotine Choke. And there are a lot of variations of the guillotine. I'm just showing you the most basic one right now. Around the neck, grab, and lift straight up. So if He-Man wants to put his neck in here, let's go this way. All right, so here he is. And you can do this from a tactical position. We'll talk about that later on. But the Guillotine Choke by itself is you're going around the neck, and I'm grabbing the wrist just like this, and I'm going to lift straight up, just like that. I do not have any arm in there. It can still work from here, but this really weakens it. This is wrong. This is no good either for right now. For the basic version, again, neck only. So if he turns this way, just going to be neck only here. Wrap. I'm going to stand out of the way so you can see. Wrap around and get this grip. Just like this. Okay? And then the choke itself is going to come straight up. We'll talk about the standing variation later on. That's the basic Guillotine Choke. What I want to talk about now is how to get it from the guard. So I'm down here. Bad guy's in my guard. If you notice that his neck is just available, it just seems like you can, he's got some neck sticking out here, you can go for this move. And the entry is very similar to the Kimura entry we did. So I could be right here, I could be holding on, put my feet on the ground, elbow up just like this. Okay? Just like the hip bump or the Kimura, this kind of entry right here. What you're going to do is scoot your butt back a little, okay? And look. Wrap. Just like this. So on this side, so you can see, it's up here. I'm going to go elbow hand, entry just like this, scoot my butt back for stability. If I keep my butt here and try to wrap, I'll be falling down as I try to wrap. You don't want that. So get here, scoot your butt back this way. That's going to give you some stability to wrap this neck just like this. Once you got this, you're good to go. Reset the closed guard. Just scoot your butt in like this. You're going to stretch him out with your legs as you lift up with your choke. So without He-Man in here, it's just like this. That's how you got your choke. So all in the air, okay, just by myself here. I'm going to come up. He's here. I'm going to come up like this, butt back, wrap his neck, grab it, reestablish guard, choke. One more time. Here's his neck right here. Easy choke. One more time. Him in here. This way, and we'll do north here. So let's go this way. So I'm here. Got him here. You can just, if he raises up, and you come with him. Remember that entry? There it is, right there. So the raise up entry works great for this. I'm here, he puts his hand on the ground. I'm gonna come up with him. Look at that neck right there. It's just waiting for you to guillotine it. Wrap, grab, reset. Boom, just like this. You could also do the head stuff variation. He's here close. I might shove this in here. Come up and I can almost kind of feel some space back here with his neck. Bam, there it is. So those two entries we did for the hip bump sweep and the Kimura lock will also work for the Guillotine Choke.